How you doing? For all those who do not know me, I am the ultimate B-Man, and I'm here to do a video to respond to the whole Street Fighter cross Tekken-DLC thing. Now, I'm a big fighting game fan. I played Street Fighter, Tekken, King of Fighters, Dead or Alive, you name it. I probably have played it. And I'm here to basically say and straight out that this whole DLC fiasco scam or whatever the heck you want to call it is it's not something that I'm not surprised by, because if I made a video about Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and how that whole big scandal went from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, it's kind of really, it's not surprising to me that Capcom did something like this. And see, it's got me scratching my head, and it's got me like freaking trying. I can't even fathom on whether to either hate or like. I don't know. I don't like this whole. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like this whole DLC downloadable thing that they're going on with. I don't like it at all. But the game itself is what I'm talking about. The game itself, I do not hate the game. I actually like the game. I love the game to death. It's a game that I've been waiting for a long time. A fighting game that has finally come and hit store shelves everywhere, and it's finally accessible to everybody. Since last year, E3, Capcom, Unity, and all those other big gaming places, they just showed this whole game off, and so many people got their hands on the game before guys like me, who are not as fortunate to go some of these big places such as E3 and whatnot. And we sat and watched this game completely be played by other people and whatnot, and being talked about and reviewed and discussed and whatnot and broken down. And, you know, like I said, people like me did not have the luxury to go over there to go check that game out. Now, we could have, but I got work, money, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. But that's nothing you need to worry about. But finally having to have the game and finally have gotten my hands on it, I am not going to return it or do anything like that. I'm not going to do what I did to Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because I will say this, I did return my Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and got something else. Sorry, big Marvel vs. Capcom 3 fans out there. I know you guys probably hate me for it, probably hate this video for me just saying that, but that's just me being honest. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can possibly agree on that. Not to hate on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's actually a pretty good, decent game. I just haven't gotten around to picking it up yet. But this is the fighting game I've been waiting for. I think this is the game I feel like I'm really going to excel in, because I'm studying up on so many things and learning so many new things, fighting mechanics and whatnot, and the Tekken characters and the Street Fighter characters in one game. This is something that we have been dreaming about for I don't know how long, and finally we have it in our hands. We finally can put it in our Xboxes and PS3s. Crazy. That's all I can say about that. Now, the 12 new characters, the costumes, all of that, I do hate, really hate, and I am really pissed off that we can't get to play as some of these characters. I would like to have Elena. I've been waiting for her to come back in Street Fighter for so long. I don't know, man. And Lars, Dragunov. Dude, there's so many other characters. There's characters that people have been waiting on. And to think about it, that all these 12 new characters, that they were for the Vita version. The Vita version. They were not even meant for the consoles. they were going to be put on the consoles later on, because I tell you what, people would boycott the crap out of the Vita version if the Vita was the only one that was going to be having these 12 new characters. Trust me, I think I would be part of that revolution. Trust me, I would be like, oh, come on, dude. You gotta do the consoles too. You gotta put these characters on the consoles. 12 new characters added to this already well-balanced, well-put-together game. I mean, sure, there are some cheap things and whatnot, and there's some stuff that are broken here and there, but come on now. Come on. And you just gotta learn how to play it. You just gotta play it and check it out. But the 12 new characters thing, the costumes are okay, but like I said, the one thing I'm really excited about is 12 new characters. But I hate the fact that they're already on the disc. That's my problem. You can't have that. I don't know why Capcom did that. I don't know why. I don't know who came up with that idea. I know it wasn't the team behind this game. I know it wasn't the team behind this game. No way it was. I'm not going to believe that. Sorry about that. I know it wasn't. Ono-san, Seth, and them, Filthy Rich, all those guys who Harada, I hope I'm saying his name right, but any of them guys, Team Tekken, Team Street Fighter, I don't think those guys really was trying to do anything like that. I'm pretty sure they wanted those 12 new characters in here, but I'm pretty sure they couldn't do it the way that they should have done it. And I'm pretty sure you could, if anybody was to interview these guys about this problem or this situation, they probably wouldn't be able to tell you right off the hand on whether they can do it or not. And I hear it's a regional thing, that the US version of the game has to have this certain requirements, and the Japanese part, which is the reason why we got like 2 different discs of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. There's a lot of that going on right now. It's just a lot of hoopla that I can't really put together at all. It's just either truth or lies. I don't know. I wish somebody could shed some light on the whole situation, maybe explain it a little bit more to me. That would help me out a whole lot. But this whole 12 character DLC thing is pretty ridiculous, and I will say I really do hate it, but I don't hate the game. I love the game. As you can see, I'm wearing a Poison shirt right now, and I got a title belt, a Street Fighter Cross Tekken title belt. And I'm not, you can tell the hype. You can tell what I went through to get ready and prepare myself for this game. I had to wear a shirt of one of the characters out of the game. I made a freaking title belt to freaking make myself feel like I can really do this. I can become a Street Fighter Cross Tekken champ. I probably can one day. If I sit down and really look at the videos and play the game and really learn the characters down packed, I'm gonna learn to love this game. This is a game I've been waiting for. I've been stuck on playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter, Third Strike, and Capcom vs. SNK 2. I've been playing just those games. I play Street Fighter 4 from time to time, and I play Tekken 6 a heck of a lot more than that game, and Tekken Tag as well. But this is a game I've been waiting on. I've been waiting for a big mashup game like this, not since the big hype of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And I really hope that this game doesn't fall into the same steps as that other game and many other games just like it. I hear that there were other games just like it that fell into the darkness, like Soul Calibur, which finally got its left leg, its win up right now because of the 5th version of the game, and it actually is pretty darn good and worth to play again. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want this game to fall the same way as Soul Calibur and many other fighting games have fallen into. Not into that black hole that we keep putting all these fighting games that just don't get they just don't live long enough because of stuff like this, and because we beat it up and beat on it because it doesn't have this and it don't have that in it. I don't like DLC overall anyway. I don't like it in any game. It's kind of stupid, because why even come out with DLC months after the game anyway? I mean, even if we didn't even know about this, before those hackers hacked the game and got us all riled up about this whole situation, before all that crap happened, we didn't even know about it. And if we did know about it before, you know, if they didn't do that, we wouldn't even care. We would still be playing the game right now, not even having this discussion right now. I wouldn't even be making this waste of a time video about my feelings about it at all. You wouldn't even waste your time looking at this face or that belt or this shirt or anything. Ugh. But anyways, I love this game. I've been waiting for a fighting game like this for a while, and I feel like I really can be really good at it as long as I study it real well. I mean, I want to one day go to Evo. That's my dream. One day to go to Evo and just to be there. I rather would care whether I don't compete or not. I don't care. I want to be there. I want to go there along with all the big name fighting game fans. I want to be as good as all of those guys. If not better. So I think this might be the game that I do it in. And I'm going to keep playing. And I'm glad I bought the special edition. I'm glad I bought the game. I'm just glad to have it. Period. I'm not going to hate on it at all. Period. I like the transition. Some people can't switch from Street Fighter Cross Tekken, from Super Street Fighter 4 or Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They're just stuck on those games, and those are fine games. Those are okay. Those are pretty good. But, you know, if you're a person like me who's been waiting on this game, who really didn't play those games like that, and been waiting for just this game to come out, then I completely understand you. For those who have a hard time transitioning, I think the reason they have a hard time is because they're stuck on that game, and it's kind of hard for them to move to the next level. It's kind of like moving from one Super Mario game to the next. Although those are real easy, it doesn't take a lot of button mashing, just a couple buttons and a directional pad. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to keep playing this game. I'm not going to stop. The DLC thing is stupid. It's retarded. This should have never happened. Capcom should have never done that. They need to stop screwing us big hardcore fighting game fans just so to have some money. The Vita version, I'm not running out to buy a Vita. I'm not running out to go buy a $300 Vita. It's a waste of... I take that back. I'll take that back. I'm not going to say it's a waste of money. But that's a lot of money. I will say that. That is a lot of money. $300 is a lot of money. Shoot, we barely got out of buying the 3DS for that half of that price. $50 less of that price. And on top of that, it's even cheaper now. $100, $140 some dollars. I don't know. You do the math. So it's cheaper now. Maybe we'll wait a while. Maybe the Vita will be cheaper. Maybe. We hope. That's a little much. $300, I could buy a whole nother 360. But I already got one, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken on that. Sorry, Sony. You're not going to get my money. Capcom, nice try to advertise for the Vita, but that's the worst way of doing it, or trying to make the Vita seem unique. That's terrible. You're not giving us fighting game fans what we want, and you're not even really helping out Microsoft at all on their version of the game either. You're doing real bad, y'all. You need to do better than that. Really better. And the fact that they're not going to fix the little problems that the Xbox is having right now, and they're willing to say that PS3 is way more. They're pretty much saying that the PS3 is superior to the 360. Straight out flat that they're saying that. And they're not. I mean, I'm not going to say that the PS3 is better than 360. I'm not saying the 360 is better than PS3, but I'm just saying it's pretty darn ridiculous, and it's something that that's pretty much what Capcom's saying. It's just something that is just so ridiculous. It's a competitive thing. I don't know. I feel like they're lying to us, or they're not telling us what we want to hear, or something. It's really, really bad. But I can understand the community's concerns about this whole thing, and I hear about it. The reason I made this video is to respond to it. I watched Maximilian's video about it. I watched many other people's videos about it, but I think his was the best one, most calm. Everybody else acted, just exploded all on it and just hammering on it. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm not stopping it. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna keep on saying it so everybody can hear it. I'm gonna be that sucker or whatever. I'm that Capcom guy who constantly is willing to go on bend knee for Capcom. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna buy every single Capcom game, but this is the one Capcom game I'm playing though. I ain't gonna lie. And when those characters are available, I'll be buying them and I'll be playing them and maybe be making videos about them. So that's about it on that. I mean, shoot, I bought an arcade stick for it and everything, and I'm very comfortable with my arcade stick now. I can actually feel like I'm playing back in the arcades again, and it's great. And on top of that, I bought the guidebook. Yeah, I bought the guidebook. So you guys can say, "Oh, you suck now because you bought the guidebook," you know, whatnot. But I bought it because I can take it on the road now. That saved me $300 right there, $20. I can read it and learn it in my mind, in my head. I can do all this all day, but you know, I'd rather take it on the road, have something to look at. I mean, sure, I can go out and go run $300, but I don't have it, Sony. Sorry. But you know, I'm gonna keep looking at the videos. Maximilian's videos are great. You're great, dude. You're doing great. Continue doing what you're doing. I need to learn as much as possible about this game. Learn team synergy. Learn a little bit about these gems. I'm still learning about that and the combos and whatnot and what characters to pick and which ones not to pick. I'm trying to figure that all out. So I'm watching his videos and everybody else's videos all over the web, and I'm gonna continue with this game until I get really, really good at it. And you know, that's just my take on this whole DLC fiasco. I mean, I wasn't trying to be informative or anything. I just want to get my opinion out there, and that's all I want to do right now. It's been on my mind for a while, ever since this past weekend after hearing about it, and I thought it was real silly. I thought it was pretty crazy, and so many people were just hating on the game, not the company. They were hating on the game. The game can't do anything, can't defend itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like that little puppy in the corner. You're beating on it too much. You won't even let it breathe. So, you know, and the game just came out, so it's you're not even giving it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I could see if this happened months later down the road, like a couple of months, like maybe even after the whole DLC thing came out, when people find out it was already on the disc, then maybe this would be a problem. But this is before DLC is even available and before it was even possibly said or whatever. But I don't know. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys I wasn't trying to be informative of anything. I was just trying to shed my little piece of bright light on this whole situation and get my opinion out there. That's all. Not trying to get any views and not trying to get any subscribers. I just, you know, when I heard about it, I wanted to get out there and get on top of it with everybody else. That's all. I'm a fighting game fan and will continue to be one. So until next time, guys, I'm the Ultimate B-Man, and all the thing I gotta say is peace, and I'll see you on the fighting circuit. Love.